Hello, it is a question related to signals and system. It is in this question it is given that unit step response of a network is given and we have to find out its unit impulse response. So suppose it is a system S and if it xs is the Laplace transform of input signal and by s is the Laplace transform of output signal. It is in this question it is given that in the unit step, if the unit step response of a network is given, then we have to find its unit impulse response. We know that if it is given as if we are given a system S and its Laplace transform of input signal is Xs and Laplace transform of output is by s, then transfer function Hs is given as by s divided by Xs. So if we calculate the Laplace transform, then for any input we can calculate output by using the formula by s is equal to Hs multiplied by Xs. So first we will calculate first case, that Laplace unit step signal is applied. So this is a system and in its unit step signal is applied. Unit step signal is applied. Let xt is equal to unit step signal. Then by t is given that by t is given as 1 minus e to the power minus alpha t. So we will calculate Hs. We have to calculate transfer function, and when we calculate, because input and output are given, we can calculate transfer function. If when we calculate transfer function, then for unit impulse response we can get output. So output by s is given as by s is 1 minus by s we have to calculate, by s we have to calculate, and in it is given that output by t is given as by t is equal to 1 minus e to the power minus alpha t. So by s will be Laplace transform of 1 minus e to the power minus alpha t. So it will be Laplace transform of 1 plus minus Laplace transform of e to the power minus alpha t. Now we know Laplace transform of 1 is 1 upon s, and Laplace transform of 1 is 1 upon s, and Laplace transform of e to the power minus alpha t is 1 upon s plus alpha. So we will use these two formula here. So by s will be Laplace transform of 1 is 1 upon s minus Laplace transform of e to the power minus alpha t is 1 upon s plus alpha. So it will be s plus alpha minus s divided by s multiplied by s plus alpha. So it will be alpha divided by s multiplied by s plus alpha. So transfer function of the system will be Hs will be by s divided by Xs, and it is given that Laplace input signal is unit step signal. So because xt is equal to ut, so Xs will be, because we know Laplace transform of unit step signal, Laplace transform of unit step signal is 1 upon s. So using this formula, Xs will be 1 upon s. Now transfer function will be Laplace transform of output is alpha divided by s multiplied by s plus alpha, and Laplace transform of input is 1 upon s. So transfer function will be alpha divided by s plus alpha. So transfer function is alpha divided by s plus alpha. Now we have to calculate output. Now we have calculated transfer function. Now using the formula by s is equal to Hs multiplied by Xs. We have calculated transfer function as alpha divided by s plus alpha, and we have applied the unit step signal. So Xs will be Laplace transform of unit we have to calculate next we have applied unit impulse response. So, Laplace transform of unit impulse response, that is, and we know Laplace transform of unit step signal is 1. We know Laplace transform of unit step signal is unit impulse signal is 1. Laplace transform of unit impulse signal is 1. So, output for unit impulse signal will be transfer function of the system multiplied by Laplace transform of unit impulse function. We know Laplace transform of unit impulse function is 1. So, output for unit impulse function will be transfer function multiplied by Laplace transform of unit impulse function. So, it will be alpha divided by s plus alpha multiplied by 1, because Laplace transform of unit impulse function is 1. So, output signal will be by t will be inverse Laplace transform, it will be alpha divided by s plus alpha. So, inverse Laplace transform of alpha divided by s plus alpha, alpha can be put outside. So, it is alpha multiplied by Laplace transform of 1 upon s plus alpha, and we know inverse because Laplace transform of e to the power minus alpha t is 1 upon s plus alpha. So, inverse Laplace transform of 1 upon s plus alpha will be e to the power minus alpha t. So, it will be alpha e to the power minus alpha t, alpha multiplied by e to the power minus alpha t means answer A is correct. Thank you.